Hello. Once again, I'm Amana Begam and I'm going to discuss my article for the print. So the article I have written is about RSS and Jamaat-e Hind meeting and the controversy around it. So basically, there are two type of controversy we are seeing around it. First, it's coming from the political party, and the second is the fellow Muslim organization bodies. So first of all, before going into the any kind of dwelling into the issue, we have to acknowledge one thing. In a democracy, there should be always dialogue between all the communities, basically across all the religious, ideological, political spectrum, because that's how democracy functions properly. If we want to have a dialogue, how would we tackle our differences? How we will manage the conflict between two communities? So dialogue should be always welcome, and especially if this is happening between two organizations like RSS and Jamaat-e Hind, which considered to be being on opposite side of ideological spectrum, or so it should be very welcome. So but we are saying, instead of welcoming this dialogue, there are institution and political party who are criticizing this initiative. So I am trying to analyze what is the reason behind it. So the first thing which I can understand, that there are a lot of Muslim fellow organization who that thinks if they are not part of any kind of conversation, so they won't have that hold over the communities, because they are not getting considered as a stakeholder in this entire initiative. So that comes from a very personal perspective and a selfish motive, rather than thinking about the 200 million, the interest of, rather than thinking the interest of 200 million Indian Muslim. Second, yes, there could be some organization whom criticism is genuine. It's coming from a perspective that they see RSS as a institution which is kind of anti-Muslims interest. The kind of thought process they have, that is actually against the interest of Indian Muslims. However, even if they believe in that, they have to indulge in a dialogue. What else you can do in this democracy? Plus, if you will indulge in a dialogue, you would be able to convey your concern. And any stakeholder from the majority, specifically likes of RSS, you cannot avoid them. And given the situation that we are talking about, the Muslim community, which is the minority, and the conflict and relationship of both communities shape up a lot of important policies in the India. Second, the political parties. I can see that most vocal is the CPIM. I am in their criticism, calling them not being representative of Indian Muslim. But the question is that which organization is actually representative of Indian Muslims? No one. No organization can claim that they represent all the Indian Muslims. There are Indian Muslims who are very individualistic, who doesn't subscribe to any group thinking. So, but they do represent Muslims in various capabilities, and they should indulge in a dialogue. However, the CPIM itself has a past where they were initiating dialogue with RSS to achieve certain aim. So when they can do this, why they are not okay with Muslim bodies going into the dialogue with RSS? This just is plain hypocrisy. And for more, I would suggest, please go and check out my article and my argument. Thank you.